students. Today we will discuss about function, structure of respiratory system and mechanism of respiratory system. First of all, we will discuss about what is respiration. Respiration is a inhaling and exhaling of air. That is the physical process by which the living organism take in oxygen from the surroundings and give out carbon dioxide is known as respiration. Respiration is the basic necessity for survival of not only human but also all the animal of earth. Man can survive some time without food or water, but he cannot survive even for a second without air. Now I will tell you what is respiratory system. Now this is called respiration. Respiration is a inhale and exhale of air through which the person take oxygen from the outer environment and release carbon dioxide from uh, and release carbon dioxide. That is called respiration. Now respiratory system. Respiratory system is the system in human body unable to breathe in oxygen and release of carbon dioxide. The group of body part involved in the process of respiration, that is called respiratory system. The following organ take place in respiratory system: nose, pharynx, trachea, bronchi and lungs. Now the act of breathing include, when we breathe, the what act we can perform: inhale and exhale air in the body, absorb, absorption of oxygen from the air in order to produce energy, discharge of carbon dioxide which is the byproduct of the process. Which process? Respiratory process. Now there are the respiratory system have two parts, that is upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. This include, in upper respiratory tract include nose, mouth and the beginning of trachea. In upper respiratory system, which organ involved? That is nose, mouth and upper part of trachea, the section that take in air and left it out. This part can do take air and let it out and release carbon dioxide. Now in lower trachea, lower respiratory tract include trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and lungs. The act of breathing take place in this part of system. The whole process of breathing take place in lower respiratory tract, in which trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and lungs are involved. Now we will there is a structure of respiratory system. Now there is a nose, which are passageway of air. Air enter in our body through nose and through mouth. After that there is a nasal cavity which filter warm and moisture the air. Then there is a pharynx or throat. This is a common passageway from air, food and liquid. That is epiglottis. Epiglottis cover during swallowing. Then there is a larynx, which is also called voice box, to produce sound. Then after that there is a trachea or windpipe, the main airway. After that there is a bronchi, which enter left and right lungs. And after each bronchi divided into number of bronchioles. Then lungs, organ of gas exchange. The function of lungs are exchange of gases happen in lungs. Intercostal muscle moves during ribs moves ribs during respiration. Intercostal muscle function of intercostal muscle are uh, movement of ribs during respiration. That is alveoli, ear sac for gases exchange. There is a alveoli present in the lungs. There are small uh, hole which are present in our lungs, small ear sacs like a bag which are present in our lungs called alveoli, which help to exchange of gases. Then after at the last there is a diaphragm, skeleton muscle of respiration. uh, what is skeleton muscle? Diaphragm or skeletal muscle of respiration. Skeletal muscle is a voluntary muscles. Now we will discuss point by point each part of and their function. Now first is mouth, nose and nasal cavity. The function of this part of the system is to warm, filter and moisture the incoming air. The air which enter in our body through nose and mouth. The function of nose to warm, filter the air. Nose is the most important organ of smell. The main function of nose is to smell the things and the significant part in respiration. It consists of two part, external feature and internal cavity. Now external feature. It composed of triangular bone and cartilages covered with skin. In inner side of nose, there are two oval shaped opening called nostrils. Now internal or nasal cavity, these two cavity are divided by a partition or septum. Sorry, divided by a partition or septum. At the entrance, each cavity or vertebral has numerous pores here. These hair of the cavity served as a filter to remove dust particle that may be carried in inhale air. Now the second part is pharynx. Here the throat divided into the trachea, windpipe and esophagus, food pipe. Through pharynx, throat divided into two part. One is trachea, which is also called food pipe, windpipe, and esophagus, which is also called food pipe. There is a two small flap of cartilages called epiglottis. There is small flap in pharynx, which is called epiglottis, which prevent food from entering the trachea. Larynx. Now after pharynx there is a larynx. This is also known as voice box, as it is where sound is generated. In larynx the sound is generated and we also called as voice box. From the pharynx, air passes through larynx. After pharynx, air goes to larynx. It is cartilaginous in nature and consists of two pairs of membrane called vocal cords. As air passes through the vocal cord, they vibrate, thus sound, thus producing sound. When the air passes through the vocal cords, they get vibrate and produce sound. These are the upper respiratory tract, organs of the upper respiratory tract. Now there is a right lobe, left lobe. This is a structure of our lungs. In left lobe, left bronchi, alveoli, there are small sac, ear sac. This is our all are ear sac which are present in uh, at the end of bronchioles, which function of alveoli to exchange of gases. Now, the lower part respiratory tract, organ which are present in lower respiratory tract, trachea, also known as windpipe. This is the tube which carry air from the throat into the lungs. The function of trachea is trachea carries air from the throat and passes to the lungs and uh, carried into the lungs. It ranges from 20 to 25 millimeter in diameter and 10 to 16 centimeter in length. The length of trachea is 10 to 16 centimeter and the diameter of trachea is 20 to 25 millimeter. The inner membrane of trachea is covered in tiny hairs called cilia. The inner layer of trachea, inner membrane of trachea is covered with tiny hair is called cilia, which catches uh, part, particles of dust which we can then remove through coughing. The function of these cilia is they catches the dust particles and after coughing uh, we can remove these particles. Bronchi. The trachea divide into two tubes called bronchi, one entering the left and one entering the right lungs. The left lungs is narrower, longer and more horizontal than right lung. One inside the lung is bronchiate split several ways and these split when bronchi split into several ways that called bronchioles. Bronchioles continue to divided become bronchioles, very narrow tube less than 1 millimeter in diameter. There is no cartilages within the bronchioles and they lead to alveoli sac. And after when air goes to bronchioles, these air are goes to alveoli. Individual hollow cavity alveoli have very thin wall which permit the exchange of gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. They are surrounded by network of capillaries into which of inspired gases pass. These are approximately 3 million alveoli within an average adult lung. At the last, diaphragm. Diaphragm is a broad band of muscle which sit underneath the lungs. The diaphragm divide the lungs and it it separate the chest from the abdomen. Okay student, so this is our today's topic. Hope you will understand. Thank you.